Over the weekend, I finished Enchantra by Kaylie Smith. In case you don't know, this book is a part of an interconnected standalone series along with Phantasma, and this is the second book that comes right after Phantasma. You don't necessarily have to read Phantasma to read Enchantra, but I would recommend it because Phantasma is such a great book and such a good fun time. This one follows the female main character's sister from Phantasma, and her name is Genevieve. And Genevieve goes on her own little adventure because she wants to find more people who have necromancy powers and are part of like a necromancy family because she just feels super lonely. Instead, she comes across a deadly game called Enchantra, and one of the characters kind of rudely interacts with her and tells her to go away. Of course, she doesn't listen and ends up trying to break into Enchantra and finds out that she can't leave. She has to join the game, and Enchantra is only for the Silver family. And in order to be able to be a part of this game, the main character, who basically rebuffs her in the beginning, proposes an arranged marriage that they have to marry that night in order for her to stay and play. Otherwise, she would get unalived by the game master. This book was super fun. I love the different setting. This was definitely different than Phantasma because instead of the Phantasma trials that you go through for like 7 levels, this one is more a big game of hide and seek. There's like 7 siblings, I think, and each of them have very unfortunate names. Like, you find out within the first like couple of chapters what their names are, and I'm like, those are very different names. I absolutely loved how fun this was, although I didn't like it as much as Phantasma. This one I gave a 4 stars to, and Phantasma I gave a 4.5 to. This one I just thought that I didn't like the main couple as much, and I didn't feel their chemistry as much. This one was more insta-lovey to me than it was in Phantasma. Granted, Blackwell and Ophelia's story was very insta-love because they fell for each other within like the first few days that they met, and the same thing happened with Genevieve and Rowan, but I liked the chemistry more between Blackwell and Ophelia. But I had a good time nonetheless, and I love the little fan family that you find in this book. It's like the siblings of Rowan. He has shadow powers and he relies on those powers a lot. This one is actually perfect to read right now because of the setting that it's in. In the beginning of the book, it describes her being in Italy before she travels over to where Enchantra is. I would highly recommend this if you're just looking for a fun, good time without any like heavy fantasy building, because it's literally just a bunch of like people who have magical powers participating in this deadly game that they're unfortunately cursed with, and the family is cursed to stay in this forever. Towards the end of the book, it's already hinting on who the next book is going to be about, and I'm excited to see how much more will this world expand, and I'm excited to read the next book, and I gave this 4 stars.